Have you calmed down? Are you okay? I understand this is a lot for you. And honestly, as much as I wanted this outcome, I was very prepared for it not to be this outcome. I genuinely believed that you were Charlotte's father. I was kind of willing it into existence that you weren't. But I did not expect this. No, I haven't calmed down. My life has been turned upside down. This is, I never expected this news to affect me the way that it is right now. I cannot imagine anything worse in my life. This trumps everything I've ever been through. Okay, hey, I understand. Although I cannot feel it, but I understand every emotion that is traveling through your veins right now. And you are justified. Okay? But you have to channel that into justice. Because what these three results mean is that Agatha faked your first one. There is no other reasonable excuse why those first results are not accurate. I'm sorry. The depression that is filling me right now is like instant coffee. It's instant. Meaning I don't care about cover-ups. I don't care about any of that political crap. Don't care about Agatha, none of it. I am mourning my fatherhood. It's like Joey lost a son and I lost my daughter. You have to care because this is a big cover-up. If she's doing these things, you got a paternity test in a very honest way. You went legitimately to a clinic, and this woman, I don't know how valid HIPAA laws are when you control every medical aspect in town, but she went into your file, she overrode the clinic, she did what she needed to do, and if she's doing that with you, she's doing it with innocent people. What else is she gonna do next? Lie about us being related? Change birth certificates? Meddle with blood samples of people that she doesn't like? Think bigger than yourself. Think about all the people that you can help now when we come forward with this information. I'm not telling anyone about these results. I can't change the results. I know that they're true. I did my deep dive. I looked at the credibility. I know Agatha does not have jurisdiction outside Serafina Town. I know these results are something I can't change, but I can change what the rest of the world knows. I can't come to grips with telling anyone yet. I can't. She is still my daughter in my heart. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't? There are people who already know that this test is in progress. People are waiting for these results. Joey, you told him, right? Someone told him, right? People are waiting to see what these results are. You can't put the cat back in the bag, Brian. Agatha's corrupt. I'm gonna expose her and I'm gonna expose some other stuff as well. I mean, you're not gonna tell the church. We're not telling Joey. We canceled the test. That's what I mean. That's what the world needs to know. Change their mind. Brian, listen to me. You're not her father. So now, what are you gonna do? Lie? Pretend? No, I've been lied to plenty of times. Okay, you know what? I've been a good guy. Y'all said Be the bad guy. Well, I'm gonna do the bad guy move and keep these results to myself. Hey, listen. There's no alternative here. Are you gonna lie to yourself and pretend that you're the father of a baby that's not yours? And then, let's say you find Charlotte one day. Let's say you find Miranda. Because I'm gonna pull her out of whatever hole she's hiding in. But that's another issue. Let's say you find them. And you're allowed to take Charlotte home. You're gonna go to sleep at night knowing that that baby belongs to Joey? You need to stop. These are my results. I can't stop, Brian. Because this is the truth. And I don't want to rub salt in your wounds. I don't take pleasure in having to admit this stuff to you. But this is it. You are not Charlotte's father. You may be infertile. She needs to be exposed, Agatha. And Miranda needs to bring her child back to the family that deserves the child before they all go to jail for what they've done. You didn't hear me. I said these are my results. You have no right. Talk about HIPAA laws. You have no right to tell anyone my paternity test results. This is between me and who I thought was my daughter. I will take this secret to my grave. She is my daughter. I was there in the delivery room. I am on her birth certificate. I held her when she first came home. I have been looking for her day and night. 3 pieces of paper are not going to take away my fatherhood. I put in the work. And it was all taken away from me by Miranda, and now it's being taken away from me by you. I won't let that happen. Brian, don't do this. I made promises to the Institute. You made promises to people that you would tell them, we're not going to keep this a secret. Screw the promises that you made to people. Think about your promise to me. When you saved me from going to jail for killing my father. You stepped in. Told me you were going to be my dad moving forward. Well, gotta be my dad right now. Protect me. Do your magic, your Montgomery magic. I defend you for all the crappy things you do. For all the corruption you have. Well, use it on me now. Why don't you use your corruption for something other than your institute and use it for me? And hide these results. You're being very irrational right now. Making threats. You're gonna tear down the church you grew up in. Don't do that. I am being irrational. Because trying to be rational and doing the right thing led me to a baby's mother that left me. Led me to 3 paternity test results revealing that I am not the father of a girl I've been raising. It led me to a fiance to leave me because of my infertility. Because I tried to be rational with all those situations. Stay with her. Because love is so strong that it'll fix any relationship. Stay with the woman that hates you for being infertile. Give everything to your baby's mother and try to be the best damn father and partner you can be. Oh, now you're controlling. Now you're too much. Now you talk too much. Now you communicate way too much. I'm leaving. And I'm going to steal your daughter too. That's what I get for being rational. I'm done being rational. Forget the promises you made to people. Forget about telling people what the paternity test results are. I'm Charlotte's dad. That's the truth. She's not your miracle baby. She's not your institute's miracle baby. She's definitely not Joey's miracle baby. She's mine. And I'm not giving her up so easy. Okay. We won't tell anyone. But you're gonna have to go to sleep at night knowing that you're letting 75-year-old woman run all the medical crap in this town with zero oversight. If she's in a grocery store and someone bumps into her, knocks her oranges out of her cart, Agatha can, who knows, look them up via their name, see what medical ailment they have, and cancel all their medical insurance, or maybe just deny them the medication they need, or who knows. That's what you're allowing. We have proof that this woman is running a circus with no oversight. She is an unchecked mafia boss who has been the elderly, famous, popular person on this stupid internet show. For how long? For why? Why? No. You can't just ignore that, Brian. Why don't you face reality too? You think that showing Serafina Town that a clinic who did my paternity test results weeks, months ago, that the town's gonna believe that it was corruption on Nanny Agatha's part? No. Her defense is that the clinic messed up. That 1% was wrong. You can't prove that Agatha fudged anything. You can only stand there and give people your rhetoric and try to twist things. And sure, your devout people who come into your institute will believe you. But anyone outside that building doesn't give a rat's ass about you or what you're saying. They like that woman. Be naive, it was not just the clinic that messed up. The DNA test results are 99.9% accurate. You have no case, Uncle. Just like with these paternity test results. Your hunch may have been right, but if it had been wrong, it's just another failed plan. Your plans suck. You can't go to a lawyer and say that she's got too much power. Like you said, no oversight. There's no case. We have the best case. Handing this to a lawyer is gold. You have a woman running off with the child in question. You have a DNA test that was... Your results were lies. Miranda is guilty. She probably knew about this cover-up. End the discussion. Don't tell anyone about these results. You canceled the test. And that's it. Anyone asks, you canceled the test. I am Charlotte's dad. You made a mistake. Go tell your church that you were angry, and that's why you said you were going to do the test and all this, and you're desperate. I'm her dad. She can find out the truth. Joey can find out the truth. Miranda can find out the truth when I'm dead. Because I'm raising that baby till my last breath. Once I find her. Okay. Won't tell anyone. You have my Montgomery word.
Hey Joey. Wasn't today supposed to be the paternity test results or something like that?
Yeah, I think today was the day, actually. Hey, you're right. Time flies, man.
Okay, I knew I had the date right. How come, I don't know, where are the results? No one's called you?
Um, yeah, it's something that I'm not really looking forward. Like, I know what the results are. I'm not her dad, but I'm also not looking forward to talking to Brian about it. I don't want to go out of my way and chase after something that. So who cares, you know? Really don't want to deal with it, kind of.
Alright, hold on. Dog, how about you go play for a minute, okay? Mommy will be right out to talk like important stuff. Joey, it's not my place, not my situation, but you should at least know what the results are. Whether or not you want to be the father of Charlotte doesn't change the fact that you need to know the results.
Melissa, come on, I don't.
No, hold on. I think like your approach right now is you're in a very bad situation, like you're on the edge of a mountain and you're just closing your eyes. But that doesn't change the fact that you're on the edge of a mountain. You know what I mean?
Alright, to be honest, I'm kind of fibbing, lying about not being worried. Just like any test you're waiting for results on, there's always that negative outcome that you don't want. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, my gut just, I'm scared of like finding out that I'm Charlotte's dad because I don't want to be her dad. So like right now I'm browsing some baseball stats and looking at tattoos, and I'm at peace. My bills are all paid. I don't really feel like chasing down something that could potentially make me depressed and trigger me. You know?
Well, look, I'm no psychic. I don't know everything. I'm not God. But I'm pretty sure you have nothing to worry about. Which is why I'm more for you checking what the results are. Like, I have no shadow of a doubt that you are not the father of Charlotte. So it's best you just, confirm that for me.
Can I ask you something?
Let me guess. You're going to ask me whether or not you being the father potentially changes our dynamic.
Yeah. Because, like, I admitted that I loved you. I said we could date. I'm happy about it. I feel less alone. And now there's this. Potentially this.
Can I just point out how funny it is that you care? Like, you didn't want to be in a relationship with me, and now all of a sudden you care whether or not I'm going to get upset if you're the father of Charlotte.
There's nothing funny about it. It sucks. I don't like having this hang over my head, which is why I'm procrastinating with it. But yeah, answer my question though. Hypothetically, this man shows up crying his eyes out at something that he ain't the father, and then he tells me I'm the dad of this baby that I resented, that I pushed away. Now I'm attached to Miranda again, you know? How you gonna deal with that?
Okay, well, to be honest, even though Miranda's my bestie, right? Even though I made up with her and I helped her, if you happen to be the dad, yeah, I would be pretty upset, because then that means that you have some sort of connection to her again. And I have been so relieved. Bad choice of words. It's just not something I had to worry about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not happy what happened to you. I feel terrible what happened to your son. But at the same time, you were not attached to Miranda.
But I really want to know what would happen to us, me and you, if I turned out to be her dad. Because that's part of it for me. That's another reason why I'm procrastinating.
Look, I genuinely don't think that you are the father, so I just wish you would confirm that so we can move on with our lives. So really, because of that, there's no need to talk about what would happen if this happened, blah blah blah. It's just so stupid. Joey, can you just do me a favor? Just do me a favor and then we'll talk about it. Please just go find out if the results came in or not, and then we'll discuss it.
It's just not fair, Melissa. I'm grieving the loss of my son. It's not easy staying sober. I have a new career to worry about that I want to kick ass in. I finally shed my connection to Miranda, and I feel like I'm over her, and I'm moving on to you. And I'm picking up the pieces of my life right now. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid of like being her dad and then having to be a dad to a baby that I never wanted. And I don't want to complicate my life.
I understand what you're feeling, Joey, but you have to understand too that the results are going to have an impact on me. I am so happy that you and I are together, that you said you loved me, and I don't want anything to damage that. You being the father of Charlotte does.